Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, I had a rather productive time playing for about an hour off camera. You'll note that we have a turret here which is friendly to us. That is because I've spent the last hour cleaning up Covent Garden. I can't activate it from here because I'm right at the border of where my influence starts. I have to step over here. But apart from walking around and cleaning up all the scrap metal and garbage and other stuff, I've been doing a little bit of construction. Let me highlight these bumps for some reason, but not actually do anything. But I have put turrets at the two main entrances to the inner area. The inner area has likewise been sealed off with these shack walls and roofs, so anything trying to run through the sides will not have much luck. I did kind of have to skimp a bit on this part, since there was nothing that would make it go flush, but nothing is going to be able to walk through this part. Okay, I just did. But it didn't work before. Looks a bit odd having it there, but no problem. And the other little touch, I put down a wood floor here to cover up the river. I have not managed it here yet because I didn't have enough wood to put down flooring most of the places. Here's the other entrance I have guarded with a machine gun turret. I did try putting a water purification system in here, but it wouldn't let me plant it there for some reason. But we have another nice big steel wall here that is flush. And I also set up a water pump and a generator. That is in fact generating the water pump, so we now have fresh water. And I put 4 beds down in here, so that when I start getting shops open and getting settlers moved in, I'm actually hoping to maybe turn all of these individual areas into apartments with a shop, a bed for the shopkeeper, and a little place for them to be safe and secure. But for now, not a bad use of an hour, and definitely room to expand when I start trying to build a settlement. But I did not start this chapter just to begin playing this old house. We are going to continue trying to do some of the quests that we've taken on since discovering Trafalgar Square. But I thought maybe this time we would head back to the Nags, which we entered through the sewer, partly so we can see about getting a beer mat for that quest for the one vendor who wants to start a beer mat collection. But also to, as I said, re-enter the sewers, since there was that one passageway, well, it was in the Strand rather than the everything else, but and you'll note that my XP is a bit higher. That's because doing construction and scrapping stuff in your homestead does in fact give you a little bit of XP, not much, but I'm also going to be keeping an eye out for some crops that we might be able to plant. We should be having a goodly time with this today.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume your normal activities.
Ah, there's the legendary black bloatfly that escaped us last time. And we now have a penetrating double-barrel shotgun. Ignores 30% of targets' damage and energy resistance. How the heck the fly is carrying that, we have no idea. But we shall take it nonetheless. Along with the salt and pepper shakers, and the sugar containers, and the napkin containers, and the napkins. So this was actually more restaurant than pub from the look of it. Although I am pretty sure it was marked as a pub on our map. No idea why this gentleman in the wheelchair was clutching a plunger when the bomb dropped, and gruel. Okay, appropriate place to stick gruel is in the toilet, but food, glorious food. Oh, which reminds me, I don't remember if it was on camera or if I caught it, but the last time I fought beef eaters, they were actually singing food, glorious food. I do like that globe cabinet. I wish I could take it. I'm not seeing any beer mats in all this. Maybe we'll find it in this upstairs apartment. Or I can at least get a full set of pool balls, because why the heck not? And no sooner do I step out, I see what appears to be a rare cigarette card right in the corner there. Alright, not so much, but hey. Loot is loot. Whoa. Didn't think we were careful there. Still not seeing any beer mats, though. Those famished chunks are gone now. The Nags terminal password. Empty shine bottle, moonshine. The password for the terminal. Let's see, happy delivery to the Nags pub. Let's see, morning at the Nags, where the areas always thick the scent of hops and the promise of a perfectly poured pint. Tomorrow marks the arrival of our latest shipment of barley and malt, delivered by none other than the chaps down at the private brewery, the ones that make the craft beer. Not the most inventive of names, mind you. Now, they may be a company that only Mother could love, but their brews are second to none, and their crates are unloaded from a delivery van. I can't help but crack a smile, knowing that each grain will play its part in concocting the liquid gold that keeps our patrons coming back for more. With the supplies stowed away in the cellar, it's time to turn my attention to the heart of operation, the brewing process. As I make my way to the gleaming copper kettles, I can't help but feel a surge of excitement. There's something magical about the alchemy of brewing, transforming humble ingredients into something greater than the sum of their parts. And here at the Nags, we take our brewing seriously. None of that watered-down nonsense you find elsewhere. Only the finest, most full-bodied ales, worthy of our esteemed clientele. And the most full-bodied barmaids, too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Let's see, Brewmaster's Delight. After a morning spent coaxing the yeast into action and tending the bubbling cauldrons of wort, it's time for a well-deserved break at the Nags. As I make way to the bar, I'm greeted by the sight of our trusty barman, Seisman. Lovely Polish chap. Came here before the war heat up, and that Polish guy polishes his pint glass with dedication from a man on a mission. With wink and a nod, he slides a frosty pint to our latest creation across the bar, the golden liquid catching the light in all its glory. American friendship. A rare fortuitous turn of events has transpired here at the Nags, all thanks to some old friendships and a bit of transatlantic charm. It seems my connections across the pond have proved quite fruitful once again. It all began when I reached out to an old friend of mine for my days spent brewing across the Atlantic. Before the world went downhill, we shared a few laughs over some terminal messages reminiscing about our brewing escapades, and as the conversation flowed, so too did the mention of a certain innovative project he's working on. You see, my friend happens to be Patrick Merriweather, the mastermind behind the legendary Shamrock Tap House near Boston Harbor. Merriweather's exploits in the realm of brewing are the stuff of legend, particularly his endeavors with a mobile brewery built around repurposed Protectron chassis. Quite the feat of engineering, if you say so myself. Now, as luck would have it, and being the generous soul he is, he offered to trade those plans with me as a token of our enduring friendship. My friend has managed to find with sending his schematics for his mobile brewery over to me. Somehow he tucked them away in the archives of some forgotten code so the British government censors didn't see it. Of course, I couldn't resist such an opportunity with the promise of Merriweather's ingenious designs in my possession. Who knows what horizons we could explore here at the Nags? The prospect of crafting our very own drinking buddy capable of dispensing ice-cold brews with the charm of a seasoned bartender fills me with excitement. As I sit here mulling over the possibilities that lie ahead, I raise a glass to the power of friendship and the serendipitous connections that continue to shape our journey in the world of brewing. Here's to old friends and new adventures at the Nags pub where innovation knows no bounds. Cheers. New voice for Old Akey. An unexpected turn of events has unfolded the next day, involving none other than our very own drinking buddy, affectionately known as Old Alchie. Now, he may be the sharpest tool in the shed, but when it comes to finding a way to quench our thirst for adventure, he always manages to surprise us. It all started when Alchie struck up a conversation with a traveler, boasting about the wonders of British brewing traditions. Little did he know this traveler happened to be a friend of a friend of a friend of someone who knew a guy in the government. Now, the government's chap says his name isn't important, but rumors he once dabbled in the creation of a mobile brewery himself, using a repurposed post-Boxer chassis to bring ice-cold beer to the masses was his aim. But he never got further than reprogramming the voice, quite the innovator if you ask me. But back to Algae, turns out this traveler managed to get the voice modulation process down on paper, and he tucked away in a dusty old archive somewhere, and somehow, through a series of clandestine communications and a fair bit of luck, Algae had brokered a deal to acquire these planes for his very own purposes. Guess he wanted a new voice. Now, you may be wondering how on earth Algae managed to pull such a feat, especially in these turbulent times of hostilities and restrictions. Let's just say that Algae has a way of words, perhaps a knack for bending the rules when the situation calls for it. Maybe this new voice will get to allow him to speak his way into even more profitable situations. As I sit here contemplating the implications of his newfound treasure trove of semantics, I can't help but marvel at the audacity of it all. Who knows what opportunities lie ahead for the Nags with this new knowledge in our hands? One thing's for certain, but with Algae leading the charge, it's never a dull moment in our beloved pub. Cheers to the drinking buddy who always manages to keep us on our toes. And we had a option to open a freezer, which I've not been having good luck with finding the freezers, but I did at least hear it open that time. Now here's a question: can I talk to Old Algae?
Caution. Interfering with a police automation unit is a criminal offense.
Okay, well, he's not in drinking buddy mode anymore, but he's keeping the pub clear of things that might want to kill us, and that suits me fine. And we finally get back down to the tunnels I was trying to get us to in the first place. But, hey, you know what? I love this background, and who knows, maybe after we up our hacking skill a bit, we can program Alki to become a useful companion. Boatswain outfit. I was about to say, it looks like Churchill didn't follow us down, but there he is. We're going to make sure I got something with some kick, because I do recall there being some of the mire lurks or mitten lurks still wandering around down here when I was sneaking about. and I moved past a bunch of them to go down that particular pathway. Now here's the thought. Well, it is in fact showing me that particular sewer grate still. Oh, rad roach under the water. Slight overkill with the energy pistol, but, well, energy rifle, I should say. Legendary rad roach. Which gives me a kneecapper pipe wrench. I'm officially stealthier than a rad roach. Purified Thames water. Aviator goggles. I'm not sure what's impressive about those, but I wonder. Ah, they increase perception. And I've officially overburdened Churchill at this point. And well, there apparently is a fuse box there. Another rad roach, probably. Ah, rad rat pup. Well, Churchill. Ah, and somebody set up a mine in here. And I'm a bit slow to be able to safely disarm it. just store the junk down here. And think about the very odd sculpture being left behind. Alright, well, we found a way to the surface. Hopefully there will not be some big massive firefight waiting for us once we get topside. Oh shit indeed! Looks like Churchill is ready to fight. Well, you know what? We are at the half-hour mark, but I'm not going to end on a cliffhanger. Churchill found something. Yes, so did I. Trouble. You first. And here comes a psycho. Wait, that's an attack dog, not Churchill. You're not my dog. I don't know you. They're getting way too close with those. Okay, I was already overburdened. I'm definitely going to be overburdened after I finish looting all these schmucks. But hey, any fight you can walk away from is a good one. Well, this is definitely an entrance, but it is not a map location from the look of it. Although we are due north of the Nags, the Bush House, and the actual Strand. And it looks like there's more hooligans down that way, so we are not going that way. Well, this ran a little longer than I intended, but we made it. So I'm going to sneak around here, trying to find another place I can deposit my excess loots. Apart from that Ragstad dough, I may have to duck back in there and find another shelf, but thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you were so inclined, and oh goodness, it looks like they were a Thames Sound hooligan scum. First time I've seen Thames folk hooligans and non-Thames folk hooligans together, which would be an inspiring example to us all if they weren't all teaming up to kill me. Still, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment if you are so inclined, and we will continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.